Hello, my lovelies. It is lovely to have you with me here today. I am going to be signing some glorious new artwork. We've got the Hanged Man, which actually, if it was a tarot card, would be right side up. Oh my gosh, look at all the reflections. There you go. And that is by Aerochrome. I was going to say Echochrome, but I knew it wasn't right. So Aerochrome on the socials. And then we also have Laurencia Vincenza. Look at that. It's just so good. And then last but not least, of the new artists, we have Peter Zezzi. Zeg? Oof, I don't know how to pronounce that one. But it's this gorgeous line art. Look at the gorgeous lines in this one, dude. Ridiculously good. So we have those, and we also, because the store was left open for a game of Gears of War signing, there are some Nikus and some Claim the Skies. Wow, where are those at? We also have some claims that got sold, which is wonderful. So we're going to be going through those today. And hold on one second and make sure that I've got all my stuff here. Good. Well, let me start by answering a few questions on the Twitch stream. Let me see if I can bring that up really quick. Actually, it's questions from the Q&A that we had. So we had a bunch of responses submitted. We had, I think, 56 came in before we closed it because I don't think I could get to that many questions on our breaks. And we'll start by answering a few of those now. Let's see. I'm going to go here. First of all, let's do, are you working on any new building projects or designs? This is from Goldwing_XX. And right now, actually, I am building a shed or a storage thing onto the building that I designed for my friend. So we're actually, pretty much 3/4 done with it. And that's what we're doing on the weekends now. Not this weekend, because we're both busy. So I'm building a shed that matches the house, and we're using what's called post frame design and ground screws. Next up, besides Silco, what characters would you have wanted to voice in Arcane? I've answered this one at MegaCon Live. Oh, by the way, thank you all for coming to MegaCon Live. Those of you who could make it to Birmingham, it was awesome to see you all in person. It meant so much to me, and my heart melted every time one of you walked up and were like, "Hi, I'm such and such." I'm like, "No way! It's so nice to meet you." So yeah, that was incredible, and I'm looking forward to other cons. They don't let me say that I've signed on for the con until they announce it, like on their website. So one of the things about that is I've signed on for a couple of cons, but I can't say which ones until their marketing department comes to me and says, okay, we're going to announce on the website. So I have signed up with 2 more cons, and I can't tell you which ones they are until their marketing department tells me it's okay. The music was a little too loud, so I turned it down. Let's see. Will you do a Silco signing? Oh wait, well, I didn't answer the question. If there are other characters, who would you want to have voiced? And I always say Heimerdinger because I can do the voice. I can do a bunch of the different voices, but The Hex Tech is dangerous, Jace. It's much too unstable. So, will you be doing a Silco signing in your Silco cosplay is the next question, and that's from Zonazin on Twitter. A signing with the cosplay. That is a very interesting idea. I always thought I would wear it to cons and do some photo shoots and stuff and some videos. But I never thought about sitting here in the cosplay because I usually do these signings as me. That's an interesting thought. I'll have to think about the one and see. And you hope that I'm having a nice day and stay hydrated. Yes, I have this, and I will take a break every hour because I need it. I've been flying a lot, traveling, and I'm just beat, which is great. That's what breaks are for. All right, we'll do 2 more questions, and then we'll get into the signing. And if I have time at the end, I can always answer more. From Toasty on the Twitters, if you were in Silco's position, was there anything that you would have done differently raising Jinx? Well, if I was in Silco's position, I would have Silco's life story. And Silco couldn't be any other way than Silco is, because Silco was raised in Zon, where you have to, claw your way just to live. But if Jason, with Jason's life experience and, a set of loving parents were in Silco's position, meaning having an adopted daughter that he adopted from someone, yeah, of course I'd make a ton of different choices. Silco's not a perfect father by any stretch. He just did the best with what he could, and I would say, Silco probably never had a dad, and this can be an advantage, right? So my father never really had a father, and one of the good things about that is that you don't have any bad habits that you're repeating because your father wasn't really around, so you just kind of have to make it up. And I think that might be one of the benefits that Silco has, because he, didn't really have a father figure, probably, in Zon. Not many of those going around. And so he couldn't make those mistakes. He could just deal with the situation as it happened in front of him the way he is. Anyway, it was a good question. Thanks, Toasty. Next is Dejeram, Dejeram on the Twitter. Whenever you get free time, what do you like to do? Self-care day or activities you like to do? It's a good question. I like to take walks. I like to take long walks out in nature. I like to be out in nature because it grounds me. It makes me feel like my problems aren't that big. If I'm out there underneath this great big canopy of a sky and can hear the birds and feel the breeze and the crunch beneath my feet, then it makes me feel small yet unburdened at the same time. So I like walking out in nature. I like building things, like designing architecture. I like, sometimes I'll just, Netflix and chill. It's also fun. It's tough for me because if it's a cartoon and it's voice actors doing a cartoon, I can't really relax into that because I'm a voice actor. I do it for a job, so I can be critical of that stuff. But I could enjoy, an on-camera theatrical from time to time, and just lose myself into it, or a series, But I'm a little more of I like working with my hands, like designing things, like seeing something at the end of the day that I can say, oh yeah, I did that, so I can feel good about myself because I can point at it and go, hey, I made that. And I'll get to this later, but I am recording an audiobook. I'll talk more about that later. That's a heck of a tease for now. All right, one last question, then we'll move on because it's already 12 minutes in. What was my favorite Star Wars movie? I kind of like Rogue One, actually. I like the first 3 because I grew up with them, like Empire Strikes Back. It's my favorite, but so new cast, Rogue One, old cast, Empire Strikes Back. All right, sweet. Let's get to our prince, the Fresh Prince of Jason's derriere. I've got, believe it or not, this time I'm sitting on bubble wrap because it can be very comfortable. Oh. All right, first off, we have, if you can hear the music at all now. There. We'll turn it up now. And you can go into emoji or emote mode if you want, and if the Twitch is too rapid fire and overwhelming, feel free, moderator. All right. Thank you for the characters you voiced. Well, you're welcome. This is from Valerie. That is Valerie Bebe on the socials. And let's see. Will you please write, "Don't cry, you're perfect"? Thank you so much. Well, of course, Valerie. Love, Silco with a heart. By the way, thank you all for being here with me. I mean, really, I love these signings. I love just getting to be with you, even though it's not in person, just being able to chat you up, read your well wishes, answer your questions. I really am grateful you're spending your time with me today. Okay, sweet. It's Valerie's. Thanks, Val. Put that in the box of done. One of many. All right, next up is Sophia. Hello, Jason. I would love for you to write on the left side, "Don't cry, you're perfect." Okay. And on the right side, it would be great if you could write, "We'll show them. We will show them. We will show them all." Love, Sophia with a heart. That'll work. Thanks, Sophia. All right, next up we have another Niku. So in the beginning, what you're going to see, I actually did pre-dedicate a few of them depending on how long the dedication was. Some were longer than others. And what you're going to see is, in the beginning, we've got Niku and Claim and some screen grabs for the art, because those are what sold first, because the store got turned on accidentally with those prints in it. And then you'll start seeing some of the newer artists second, because I put those on the store later. All right, to Ray. Write your favorite Silco quote and something you think is important. Right on. I'm gonna do "Time to let the monster out." That was already written on there, but I always like to put heart signature. Fresh on the stream. All right, good to go. Thanks, Ray. All right. Next up, Moscow. We will show them. We will show them all. We'll show them. We'll show them all. That's. Thanks, Moscow. Any Twitter socials there? No. Next is Elisa. I'm guessing it's pronounced that way. Fantadam on the socials. I would love a Silco quote. The Silco quote about power. Helps you when you're animating. Oh, you're an animator. Nice. That will make it. I will make it someday that I will. Oh, yes, of course. I will give you a quote to reassure you that you will make it someday. Absolutely. I pre-wrote that quote from the show on here. Power, real power, doesn't come to those that were born fastest or strongest or smartest. No. It comes to those that will do anything to achieve it. Thanks, Eliza. I am finding my rhythm here eventually. Next up, we have Victoria, who is villainous under art on the socials. Thank you for all you do. You have been inspired to chase. I have inspired you to chase your dreams. Oh, well, that's awesome. Catch them and never let them go. Write something sweet and comforting. Yes, I will do that. Never give up on your dreams. If you do, you'll have to answer to me. I'm going to turn the music down just a tiny bit. There. Never give up on your dreams, Victoria, because if you do, you'll have to answer to me. Now you can't give up on your dreams because Silco's waiting to kick your ass. All right, let's do the next one, which is Hebe at we remote on the Discord. All right. Hi, Hebe. You want to say a huge thanks to everyone on Niku's Discord for being so lovely and patient with you while you were being awkward. Oh, that's so cute. I love our fandom. They're sweet people. And thank me for making last weekend the best weekend of your life. That is so nice. And I am a menace. That's true. I'm a menace to society. And it was great to meet you all. It really was. Love and hugs. Thanks, Evie. It was really cool. People walked up at MegaCon and they were like, I'm so-and-so on the socials. And I was like, it's so cool to put a face to a handle. From Duchess, 48, Keridwin, Keridwn. Keridwin? Please, can you write something about being strong? Of course. I know just the quote to use for that. You're strong now, just like you were always meant to be. Love, Silco. Thanks, Keridwin. Alright. Let's do it. Grace. Can I write you a poem? Yes, this one was pre-done because whenever someone asks for a poem or something like that, I do it in advance. But I will read you what I wrote. In the dark, in the shadows. Wait, let me turn the music down just one more notch. In the dark, the shadows come, haunting, hunting, hurling towards you. But you are always ready to pounce. Sort of like your nightmares need to be afraid of you kind of vibe. Nightmares need to be afraid of me. Okay. And that's good. Moving on to the next one. Joyzy. Surprise me. Okay, sweet. Let's do that. I know many of you have watched my TikToks, so my surprise quote will be, pants. It's awfully cold without pants. You'll have to explain that one to people and take them to the TikToks. All right, next up, we've got Reese Morby. Nothing on the social. She's my little sister and would love it if you added a devil smiley face. Okay, sweet. Let's do that. Make a little drawing for you with the devil. All right. Thanks, Reese's older brother, sister, person. She's my little sister, yeah, so the person who purchased it would have been their older sibling. All right, next up we have Heloise. Nothing on the socials, but can I draw a little rat? Yes, I can, in fact. I'm getting pretty good at those. Not like claim the skies level good or anything. But I'm all right. I've just desecrated this beautiful piece of art with my rat. Look at this gorgeous art. Sorry, claim. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Lady Bridget, could you please write, you're strong now, just like you were always meant to be. And if you're taking voice requests, could you please say, wake up, minimum wage slave. Time to pick up those crumbs. Yes, I can. Slay. Nice. All right. Here we go. Michaela. Anything that Mr. Spisak would feel like adding. Sure. Let's do, I'm about to make your day. Thanks, Michaela. Okay. To Caden. Hi, Jason. I was wondering if you could write something encouraging to keep me going. Of course I will. I won't read the rest of that. I know there's some personal details in there, but that's cool. And then if you could kiss the print. Kiss the print, of course. All right, here. I will write as requested. Don't cry. You're perfect. Caden, you're perfect. You hear me, right? You hear me? Eyes on. Heart. It's coming in the mail. Now you have airmail kisses. All right, to Elizabeth Estrella. All right, this next print is a placeholder print because you had ordered Ukon from Gears of War. I'll conquer galaxies only to find you. Is that supposed to be in Ukon's voice? I think so. This is Desiderasa, Disaster, Diasderesa. Dias Derisaka? On the socials, wanted a Ukon print, which I actually could not find the box for. Brand new, had them shipped here, set them down. Couldn't find them in my place. It'll come to me. I'll make sure you get it. I'm organized. What are you talking about? And so I won't bother showing it to you. It's a placeholder print, but I'm keeping it in there to make sure that I remember to do it. I'll conquer and destroy galaxies only to find you. Thank you. And you love my work. That's lovely. Appreciate that. And another one from Elizabeth, this time, Claim the Skies. Hope you're having a lovely day. I am. Thank you. Please write a little love poem and maybe give it a kiss. Oh, yes, I was going to say, because I wrote this poem earlier. And give it a kiss. Okay, so the love poem I wrote is... For never have I ever seen more beauty than I behold now, as I hold you in my arms. Kind of silky. Mwah! And I kiss Claim the Skies artwork because it's that good. Because it's that good. To Chris, you can just write whatever. Whatever. No, I'm just kidding. Oh yeah, okay, well don't worry. You clicked the wrong print last time. Well, now you got the right print. It's all sorted. This is Iridescence on the socials. Chris, I'm going to, I think, switch my Sharpie so you get nice fresh ink for that. There we go. Oh, glorious. Loyalty. That's what measures the man. Silco never said that, but I'd be kind of neat if he did. Next up is Mayeli. Mayeli, what would it be like? What would Silco be like to Jinx when she was younger? Just some Daddy Silco content. Oh yeah, okay. I did write this one in advance also. I put load the dishwasher. No, I'm kidding. That's not what Silco would be like to Jinx when they were younger. You get closer to your dreams every day that you relentlessly pursue them. Never look away from them. That's something like Silco would say, because, like, you know, he got more dad-like, I think, later on. But, you know, motivating, very Silco. Thanks, Mayeli. Okay, next is to Perfectly Winged Crusade. Wants me to make this out to My Little Pet. I think someone has a Silco simp situation. Nothing wrong with that. Healthy respect. What is truth but a survivor's story? And don't cry. You're perfect. Love, Silco. Nice. Thank you. Perfectly Winged Crusade. Next is Madeline Morby. No instructions whatsoever, just sign it and give it a heart, I think, and Silco. Thanks, Madeline. Or Madeline. You never know. But usually it's not Madeline, right? Usually it's Madeline. Next up is Carl with a K at Vicxor, V1KXOR. Victor. Fan. You could always crank it. Could you please surprise me? Oh, yes, of course. I'm about to make your day. With a heart and Silco's signature. Thanks. Appreciate it, Carl. Nice. It's very important to stay hydrated. It's water, right, Jason? Yes. Family friendly. Next up, Lexi is going to get the very first Hanged Man print. I'm hoping that no one's tripping out there because that wouldn't help you at all. Then I had a nightmare about hanged Silco. This is Jiangere, Jiangyre, Jiangere, on the socials. Please write. No special instructions. And you just get a. Now there's not a ton of space on these Hanged Man prints, so you're gonna see me using the corners a lot, the dark areas, and there you go. Let's put this down there. Thanks, Lexi. I know Lexi bought a couple of prints, actually, more than a couple, and there's no shame in that. All right, next up is Lexi again. Please forgive me for how hard I am simping. You are forgiven. All right, to Lexi. Silco. Let's do a little eyes on action. There. Little eyes on. Woo! All right. Thanks, Lexi. Appreciate it. You get the doodles. Oh no, another print Lexi bought. 3 in a row. I love it. You get the trifecta. The trifecta. Don't cry, you're perfect. Of course. Yes. Lexi. Don't cry. You're perfect. Thanks, Lexi. All right. Next up, Missa, I think. Let's check it. Yes. Write an uplifting poem on the back, which is why I checked that, for someone who needs an uplifting poem. All right. I think you requested to write a love note on the front, but this print is so busy and I hesitate to fill all this up with print. So what I did was I wrote it on the back. First is the uplifting part for your struggles. The cage is not you. Those thoughts are not you. You have the key, and you will gradually turn it and slowly walk into the light of day. And the love poem part is, my dearest, my one, love yourself as I love you. Thanks, Missa. All right. Allison, oh, Toasty. Hey, what's up, Toasty? Please write something Silco would say if he ever saw himself on this tarot card. Okay. He would write, why? That's what he would write. And on the side he would write, I have a headache. There you go. I love it. Thanks, Allison. To Lepipus, Lespipous, People, or Les Pipus, but I'm pretty sure it's a French pronunciation. Le People? Please add, don't cry, you are perfect. Absolutely. All right. How's everybody doing out there? Good, I hope. Let me check something out and make sure I got my numbers right. Always get the numbers right. Don't get it misappropriated, man. There we go. Yeah. We got that over. Okay. Good. So I've got Don't Cry, You're Perfect, Silco. Thank you, Les. Nice. All right. Looks like we have 44 VIP orders left. And then we'll take a little break. We'll do about another 20 after that, and then we'll take a little break. 10:30, cruising right along. Next up is, check that box, is Lou. My precious Lou. Well, hello there. And it looks like Lou wants a tarot card. There we go. And I will write surprise me on there. Just write surprise me. Like somebody writes, says, surprise me. I'm like, okay, surprise me. That's a weird thing to write, but okay. Silco didn't say that in the show. Okay. Thanks, Lou. Mwah. All right. Next up, check the box, move on, keep the rhythm going. Is Mel Millennial. Oh, yeah. Hey, it's one of our fan artists. Well, hi there. This is one of my favorite Silco pieces. So excited to get it signed. Well, that's nice. That's like art on artist appreciation. Okay. Is there anything so undoing as a daughter? To be honest, the answer is no. Thanks, Mel. Hope you're well. Okay. Giving out kisses left and right. Emily Shea, which is at 519daddy_issues on the socials, which is absolutely the best handle I have ever seen. I love it. Could you please write the quote? Power, real power, doesn't come to those that were born fastest or strongest or smartest. No, it comes to those that will do anything to achieve it. Or if that's too long, well, it's not too long. I wrote it on the back. Saves us all time. But I did write Silco and a heart on the front and my signature. Thanks, Emily. Next is Becca. It's not a surprise gift, so could you please write something from the drowning monologue, like Dealer's Choice? Got it. So I will write, whispers in low tones to let it in, and every problem in the world will fade away. I like it, and a heart, and so cool. Nice. These look so good, by the way, in person. There's a lot of reflections because of all the light I need to light myself for a live stream, but all these prints from Streamly look fantastic. They've got their own in-house printing now. Deluxe. All right, to Shimara. Love, Silco. No particular dedication, but but you also get a little heart in the corner. Okay, I fit it right up. Oh, one of these days I'm gonna learn how this whole thing works. See it? Right up there. There's a little heart in the corner. Thank you very much, Shamara. Watching Jason try to figure out camera angles. That is a whole show in and of itself. Next up is Gothic Creatures at underscores with X's and stuff on the socials. That's right. Come here, kitten. Good girl. And then put a wink face and a heart, please. Sure. And there's no name to make it out to. Oh, that is not the best winky face in the world, but it kind of looks like the moon, but it'll be okay. I think it'll be all right. Thank you very much. Blank name. Insert name here. Another blank name. No problem. Silco, aka me. Put that heart up in the corner. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Cruising right along. That was 8:04. And then to River, which is Riverlyn on the socials. No instructions there, but we will give you Silco and a heart. Thanks, River. How are you guys holding up? Good, I hope. We're only 40 minutes in. We're kicking all kinds of names and taking all kinds of ass. All right. Here we go. Next one up to Nicole. Don't cry, Nicole. You're perfect. Thanks, Nicole. And that is Silver Wings under Insta. I'm guessing that's on Instagram. Next up is Liv. We have our first Laurencia Vincenzia. Can you write something Silco might write to a lover? Sure, I'm not above that. Let's see. I will love you with a fire that burns forever. There we go. And look at this print. It's just so incredible. The art today is off the chain. Thank you very much, Liv. Next up is Lexi. Well, hello again, Lexi. Whatever comes to your mind, as this is the fourth print I've gotten. I love you. Okay, big hugs. Big hugs. I will write... I will never forsake you. Because you bought all these prints. No, I'm not writing that on there. But I will never forsake you. There you go. All right, thanks. Thanks, Lexi. Loyalty. Next is Heloise. No special instructions, so that's Heart Silco and signature time. Thanks, Heloise. Carolyn. Carol L-I-N, not with a Y, with an I. Carolyn and Mew underscore KitKat. KitKat on the socials. Could you please write for me? You're strong now, just like you were always meant to be. Wait, is this the right one? Let's see. Oops, I got them swapped in the stack again. There it is. Yes, of course. You are strong now, just like you were always meant to be. Carolyn. Well, thank you so much. Oh, I love it. I will now take charge of my life and take responsibility for my future. That is the takeaway from today's signing. If you want a lesson on the blackboard, it's take charge of your life and responsibility for your future. Thanks, Carolyn. Super cool. Mm-hmm. Okay, next up we have Brianna Lopez. Is Capulobo on the socials. Hey, Jason, you're so very amazing. I love seeing everything you do. Thank you very much. And thank you for supporting me. It's very, very kind of you. As for what to sign, maybe some words of comfort and staying strong. Absolutely. Brianna Lopez. Stay strong. I believe in you. Always. Love. Silco. Thanks, Brianna. Next up, we have Lou again. Oh, you bought a Laurentia Vincenza. Let's see, something appropriate to go with the art that's here because you want me to surprise you again. So I'm going to write, you are my match. Love. Very, very cool. Thanks, Lou. All right. Next up, let's do. Arilda. Hi, Jason. How are you? I am well. Thank you for asking. And this Asun Floor on Twitter, Asun Flauer. Did you write something that matches the theme of the art? Oh, it's funny because I just did that. Let's see. Let's do. Never let the fire of your dreams burn out. Thanks, Arilda. All right, sweet. Next up is Robin Spirujit. Spiruit? I'm really butchering that hard. Sorry, Robin. Love Silco. No dedication, and there ain't no shame in that. Keep it simple, because this art speaks for itself. Thanks, Robin. You guys are doing great. We're making our way through this, making some people happy. All right. Dude Mushroom, Amon Rose on the socials. Let's see, write your favorite Silco quote, and then add a mushroom drawing. Okay. Let's do, I'm about to make your day. Oh, don't look so concerned, Marcus. Thanks, Amon. And I did draw a mushroom up there. Memory, or memory, depending upon how you say it. Right on the back, you're strong now. Hold on, let me sign the front. And I did write it on the back already. You're strong now, just like you were always meant to be. Thanks, Memory. Alex Mueller. It's Alice's birthday soon, so if possible, could you wish her a happy birthday? It would mean a lot to her. Sure can. Oh, you mean now? Happy birthday, Alex. In Silco's voice, let's do that way. Happy birthday, Alex. May this year bring you everything you deserve. Happy birthday. Next up is Zach Snailsfall on the Snailsfall on the socials. Hey Jason, hope you're having a great day. I am. Could you please write, we'll show them. We'll show them. We will show them all. Very nice. Also, Young Justice is amazing, and you're great as Wally and Forager. Oh, thank you. I'm going to do a Young Justice signing soon because season 4, the end of season 4, the second half is coming out here, and there's some more Forager stuff in there, and so I'll probably gear up a Young Justice signing once that's in full swing. You are now part of Forager's Hive. All right, sweet. Thanks, Zach. Next up is another Zach. I'm guessing the same Zach. It is. These will get to me around my birthday, so if you could write a birthday message. Absolutely. As if Silco was in a silly mood. Don't tempt me. Oh, I see. Say. Oh, I see what you want me to do. Okay. Take what you want from this life. Happy birthday. And you want me to say, I was in a silly, goofy mood. That's so cool. Got it. Okay, mission accomplished. Happy birthday, Zach. I got it right in the end. To Marie. Mini Chrono on the socials. Just wanted to thank you for your awesome and cute personality. I purchased it. So you can too on the internet for $39.95. I was lately... Aww. You got lifted up by seeing my vids. Thank you very much. I'm glad. That's what I hope they do. I hope that we can make people feel like, you know what? Things are never as good or as bad as they seem at the time. So, you got this. You want me to draw a little Silco sketch so I'm focusing? I don't know, it kind of looks like random dots, but I think it's all right. I am no artist. Thanks, Murray. And I'm glad you're doing well. Okay. Next up is Bambi. Alistair's Bambi on the socials. Could it say, my child of Zorn, Bambi. Love. Silco. Yes, in fact, it can say that. You're good. Thanks, Bambi. My child of Zon. Next up is Mary Louise. That was very loud. I will not do that again. And then I think that's Korean, pronounced Heemin. Sure. Absolutely. Hello. Can you write something motivational? Yes, of course. Let's write... You cannot escape your dreams. Pursue them relentlessly. Because they're going to pursue you. Your dreams are always there in the back of your mind, right? And when we're not making choices every day to make our life the life that we want to live, it's still in the back of your mind. You're not going to be able to escape it. This is what you really wanted to do with your life. And the sooner you take little actions every day to get towards that eventual future that you have in your mind, the happier you will be, you know? And also acceptance, you know, knowing that sometimes you don't get everything all at once, but you do have agency. You can move just a little bit closer to that goal every day. Anyway, I hope that's inspiring enough. All right. Thanks, Heeman and Mary Louise. Moving along to Chloe. Typhoon's mess on the socials. Oh, this is a big one. I pre-dedicated this one. Hello, love the work you do. Could you write some words of encouragement? I sure can. And I did. Okay, sweet. I wrote, take some time for yourself. That's important. You're doing amazing, Chloe. A little bit each day. Nothing is bigger than my love for you. Love, Silco. Okay? You've got this, Chloe. All right. Next up is Jasmine. If you can, could you please write, "You're perfect"? Yes, I can write that. Absolutely. Or Yasmin. It's possible it's pronounced that way. Silco. You're perfect, Jasmine. All right. Moving along. Just have about 7 minutes before we break. I'll try to get a bunch done here, and we'll be good to go. We're on the right number? We're on the right number. We're going to have our first Peter Szegedy. Incredible line art. Kathleen, a.k.a. Kaz, please write, "Don't cry. You're perfect, Kathleen." A little eye of Zahn, maybe. Yeah, that looks good. Thanks, Kathleen. Aw, I'm your favorite person in the world. Well, that's nice. Thank you. Lexi, I think. Again, yes, that's right, because you bought one of each. Okay, I pre-dedicated this one because I knew it was going to be near the end of the hour, and I was like, I got to get these done. So I will write. At this point, just call me out for being a simp. So I did. I said what I said on TikTok. Lexi, I see what you're doing, and I love it. Love, Silco. Sweet. Nice. Okay. Next is Omen Bloodmark. Let's see. Yeah, that's right. Omen Bloodmark. Please give it a smooch. Aw, thank you, Owen. Yes, I will. Mwah. Set. Next up, we have Hayden. Could you write something elegant that you feel Silco would say that isn't in the show? Yes, let's see. History is what you make it if you win. History is what you make it if you win. All right? There you go. Silco and his ambitions. He could have said that in the show. Similar, the whole survivor's truth is the survivor's story, but history, like the history of Zahn and what happened, you know, he gets to create all that since he's the big daddy of Zahn. Next up is Tito. It's going to be okay. Oh, I'll write this on there, right? Okay. It's going to be okay, Tito. Take a breath. Don't cry. You're perfect. Sometimes we do need to take a breath in life, you know. Like before this signing, I was just, I don't have enough time to pre-dedicate. Some people wanted entire monologues on the back of stuff, and it was just getting a little overwhelming. I've just been traveling a lot, and it was just needed to stop and take a breath. And I'm grateful for that reminder. Anyway, thanks, Tito. Next up is Arilda. A sunflower on the socials. I told myself I wasn't going to buy another print, but here I am. I love it. Okay, could you write the entire power quote? And yes, I gave that whole thing to you here, and I pre-wrote it because it's long. We're coming to the end of the hour. So, power, real power. It doesn't come to those that were born fastest or smartest or strongest. No. It comes to those that will do anything to achieve it. Thanks, Arilla. Next up is Lou. Lou bought another print. You're spending all your money on me. You need to stop that right now. Let's see. There you go. Silco. And I wrote a special dedication on the back. Thank you for your support. It's like you buy 3 prints, you get a dedication, people. All right, next up is Rat, Melodies of Time on Insta. Can you write a cheesy pickup line? A cheesy pickup line. Sure, I've got this one. You know who you are. Is it me? Or do you make the whole place shimmer? It's bad. It's bad. You asked for cheesy. It's bad. Is it me? Or do you make the whole place shimmer? It doesn't get any better if I say it again. It's still just as cheesy. Anyway. Thanks, Rat. Next up, we've got Karen. No dedication, just a signature. Boom. Thank you, Karen. Oh, that was KiwiBots on Twitter. Hi. All right, Olivia, Little Blue Cosplay. Please write a darling in there someplace. How about, to Olivia, my darling. Love, Silco. Thanks, Olivia. All right. I'm going to go just a little over the 11 o'clock hour because we have started a little bit late. And then I want to do a few more questions before we pause for our break. To Jimmy, could you please write, I am very proud of you. And a smiley face. Got it. Thanks, Jimmy. All right. Next is Heloise again. Well, thank you, Heloise. I think you bought... This will be your second one. Don't cry. You're perfect. Thanks, Heloise. Nice. Let's do Selena is next. Hello and greetings from Germany. Hello. The gates. I have a special request for you. Can you write something as a motivation so that, for you to sign up for acting school? Nice. Acting, huh? Well, look, I won't be the first or last to tell you that it's a difficult road. But I said, Selena, you'll never know what you're capable of if you don't try. And try, and try. Never stop reaching for your dreams, because in the end, it's your time here. Take it. Thanks, Selena. Madeline Elaine Morby. Please say happy birthday to Maddie. Absolutely. Happy birthday, Madeline. Perfect. There's your recording. You can just keep that forever. Happy birthday, Madeline Elaine Morby. Madeline Elaine Morby. Happy birthday, Madeline Elaine Morby. May you have many, many, many more. And may this year bring you everything you deserve. May this year bring you everything you deserve. Well, I should do it as Silco, right? Happy birthday, Madeline Elaine Morby. And may this year bring you everything you deserve. Gotta do it as Silco, man. You're buying Silco prints, Jace. All right. 2-0. Don't cry. You're perfect. Thanks, Zero. Next up, Vincent with a Y. Vinvox VA on Twitter. Are you a voice actor as well? Well, good for you, my friend. Never give up. Any well wishes along with the autograph would be super great. Yes, of course. May your life be what you dream. Love, Silco. Thanks. Appreciate it, Vincent. Next up is Carl again, V1KXOR on the socials. Please write. Clearly, You don't own an air fryer. I love it. I love that TikTok has a sensitive content warning. So good. Thanks, Carl, for bringing us the chuckles. Next up is Polina Zinovieva. Please write... Oh. Well, hello, Polina. This is to a Ukrainian fan with love. Thank you so much for taking your time and coming on to this stream, or at least if you can't watch it, and buying something. You know what I'm going to do? Hold on a second. I'm sorry for everything that's happening to your country, because there is a petty dictator, selfish, egotistical person that wants to exercise their will upon the world, and through no fault of your country, you are the victim of that person's whims at the moment. And I wish you and all of your friends and family and everyone there peace as soon as possible. I'm going to, you don't have to pay for this print, so I'm going to instruct Streamly to make sure you keep your money for whatever it is you need it for in Ukraine at the moment. And I'm also, I think I'm going to send you one of every single one of the prints that I have here signed. So if you have other friends that watched Arcane, you guys can have them all. Polina, I can say this for everyone on the stream. We're all with you. And you have our hearts and our attention and our care. Hugs. All right. I've got this pretty much dedicated, but let me do a few more. Thanks, Polina. Never surrender your dreams. Let's just get you a few of these. And one of these for you. I'm just gonna write Polina at the top, and I'll tell Streamly what that's about. All right, and you also, I mean, all I can do is sign autographs, you know? I can't drive tanks or do any of that, but maybe I can bring some joy into you guys' day. So I will. Ukrainian fan with love. So good. And there's one of those to Polina on the back. So in case you want to give it to a friend or something, you know, to brighten their day or their Christmas or whatever throughout the year this year, you know, you can become the bearer of good tidings. Fan with love. Love Silco. AKA me. There's another one. Okay, so we've got that. Good. And I think I actually have a spare Niku, actually. Okay. To a Ukrainian fan with love. Love Silco. And me. I hope that you enjoy these, Polina, and that you have other people who've watched Arcane, and that you can share these with them. And brighten somebody's day. Big hugs from all of us on this stream. Nothing is ever as good or as bad as it seems at the time. And I think the nothing is ever as bad as it seems at the time is more appropriate in this case for the events that are happening. And we are with you. Mwah. Okay, now I'm not going to start crying. I'm going to just continue on to Ari. Pronounced Ari. Truly admire your dedication, that work you put into Silco. Please write something comforting and encouraging. Of course, my friend. Let's write, you only get one life. Live each day like you are breathing for the last time. Love, Silco. Make every day special, folks. Do it for you and for your friends and for your loved ones. It's the least we can do for others and ourselves is make every day special. I'm going to sign a few more, and then we'll cut the hour probably in a few minutes, and I'll answer a few questions from the Q&A form, and then we'll kick it back into chat mode if you want for a little bit. All right, to Arilda, can you write, do you ever wonder what it's like to drown quote on the back? Yes, I can. I would have pre-done that. So here is your signature. I pre-wrote the entire thing on the back because holy moly. Okay. To Hayes, Hayz, you also get a Niku. Next up, Daria. Hello, could you write, what is truth but a survivor's story? What is truth but a survivor's story? Thank you, Daria. And next, Fatal Shimmer on Twitter, Mara, would you like an encouraging message to help me through difficult times? Of course. And you can get a heart. Yes, you may. Mara, if you give up, you'll never know what you could become. So be strong and carve your own path. You know, sometimes in life, there's a path that's offered to us by people like our parents or our friends or who knows. And they're like, here, wouldn't this path be great? And part of us thinks, well, if I don't take that path, will they be upset with me? Am I going to let them down? But the best thing you can do for yourself and anyone else is to carve your own path through this life, because no one else is you. You're unique. There's only one you. So there should be only one path through this life for you, and that's yours. And there's no shame in taking it, okay? All right. I don't know if you guys can tell, but that whole Ukrainian thing made me all emotional and inspired. Okay. Next up is Mouse. It's Mouse, not Mouse on the Twitters, or the socials, rather. Oh, thanks for being such an awesome fandom dad. I guess I could think of myself that way. I'm the dad of the fandom. Could you write something surprisingly cute that Silco would say on the print? And a doodle of Laszlo Lama. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, Laszlo Lama, LAZLOLLAMA.com, and I've written 2 children's books. So you can purchase them on Amazon or Barnes & Noble, I think. And they're just like fables that are inspiring, kind of like, not Buddhist religious, but just sort of like Buddhist temperament fables for kids and teenagers called Laszlo Lama. So I draw Laszlo for you, and a cute, goofy quote from Silco. I improvised. All right. Thanks, Mouse. All right, we'll do just a few more here, and then we will take a question. So next up is Michelle. Actually, this will be the last one, then we'll take questions because it's 12 after. Could you please write, I just need to scare them. Yes, I can write that. I just need to scare them. And an Eye of Zahn, how about that? Yep. All right. Thanks, Michelle. Which is Iris27 Kalu on Instagram. Okay, I'm going to answer a few more questions for the Q&A. You can take the chat and put it back in chat mode if you want. And let's see. Maybe at the very end, I'll try to answer questions from the people that are in the chat. But I thought it'd be more organized if we gave a Q&A form in advance. All right, from Leslie Lilly 66 on Twitter, what would your perfect day be like? French toast for breakfast. Not too late of getting up, not like noon or anything. You know, I'm not a late sleeper. I like getting up. You know, so it would be. I'd like to watch the sunrise on a nature walk, and it wouldn't be too cold, but it wouldn't be too warm that day either. French toast for breakfast. Then maybe writing poetry. You know, while I sat outside, listened to the birds and stuff, and then. Chicken parmesan that I made for lunch, or vegetarian lasagna, actually. I'm going to go veggie. Better for the world, better for the planet. You know, and not too late at bedtime, maybe a good movie. And just spending time with those I love. Actually, I really like spending time with people that I love and care about, you know, and good people. So I'd say good company is a big part of that. Okay. Next up, Colette's Deluxe. Can you tell us anything about The Beautiful Dark? I love the screen test shots you did. Okay, The Beautiful Dark is like a genre film noir type movie. And I don't want to spill the beans about, you know, the plot stuff. So I can't really tell you any more about it other than Gus Holward, the writer-director of Intersect. He's the writer-director on Beautiful Dark. Also, we're in pre-production on it, and it's probably not going to be shot for probably a couple of years, because we're going to be shooting the Western called The Vast Lonesome first, my production company. So The Beautiful Dark is really, really, really cool, because I like film noir. I like genre-bending stuff and, you know, supernatural stuff. It's really, really cool. Supernatural film noir. All right, more later. Next, Victor Arcana. What was your favorite character to voice out of the ones that I have voiced? Favorite character voice? So, like, that's a tough one, because vocally, Silco isn't, like, I'm not doing a ton with my voice. It's very, you know, it's not a lot of vocal gymnastics. So when you say fun, I mean, Silco is dead fun to voice. It's so fun. You just instantly can scare people by walking up behind them in parties and saying, "Do you ever wonder what it's like to drown?" And they're like, you know. But fun voice, I mean, Forager is kind of fun because his voice is here and he's very different. I like voicing the human version of Forager, which is Fred Bug with 2 G's. So my name is Fred Bug with 2 G's, and I go to school in Happy Harbor. Yeah, so it depends on if you mean like the dynamics of it or the acting, the story, because, you know, you're not going to beat Arcane for writing, ever. Let's see, we'll answer one more from here, and then we'll take a break. What superhero would you like to be? The Greatest American Hero. It was a show when I was growing up, and it was hilarious. That was from Dylan, at Dylan 400-57221 on socials. And I'll answer this next one. So this is from, I don't know who Neil's on Twitter. When do you think your Silco cosplay will be finished? Should be finished by this Friday, Thursday, Friday. That's what the person said, who is working on it now. Whether or not I'll be able to take possession of it then or not remains to be seen based on my schedule. But I mean, we're talking in the next week or two. Should be able to get some test shots with it and everything. And the final fitting, there won't be too many adjustments. So it's practically done, which is exciting. And I know you want more pictures to tease you guys, so I'll make sure that Emma and we feed the crocodiles soon. All right, sweet. Let me see. Okay, so it's 11:17 now. We're going to take a 15-minute break, so we'll just come back at 11:30. All right, so we'll see you guys back here at 11:30, and thank you so much. We'll be back, and we'll sign the rest of these suckers. Take a little break. All right, let's see, finish. Good.